Welcome back to RVC Talk. So let's have a quick look at what happened and today overall in terms of market Nifty, how it behaved and what are the trading opportunities. If you look at this is on a Friday candle. So this is the kind of like mother candle where we clearly suggested on Monday take consider CE or a long only once this high is breached, right? High is crossed. But on Monday, so this not able to cross and it's on a kind of a closed in the red candle and we clearly kind of like at least from a basics point of view, we all are clear. Any high is only above this level, right? So, but today market opened on the negative tone, and then it continued to go keep on going down and closed within a huge 330 points negative, right? But before I enable the indicator and talk about how the levels really worked, whether is there any trading opportunity on both the directions, right? So I will talk about the levels, but if you see in just a quick look at without any indicator or without anything on the screen, is it opened on the lower side and on the lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, and another lower high. So there is no CE opportunity at all. The broad level market from 620 closed at 300. So there is like minus 300 points. Now let's quickly enable the indicator and see how the levels really worked. That's the intention of this video, right? So this is a weekly level and this is the low of the day. When the market opened here, this definitely acts as a support, and then you have seen some kind of like pullback here. But when it comes down and it breaks, right? It's again you see this spin candle, right? So it is trying to pull the market kind of like towards upside, but not able to sustain that, and there are a huge number of sellers, and then there is a breakdown. And fundamentally, when the trading happening on the low of the week or like high of the week or what doesn't matter, any of this weekly level below and daily low level, there is no possibility of CE, okay, or like call side, right? So clear PE, and it doesn't matter even if there is a stop loss hit. So you would have blindly taken somewhere here, like so 24. See, this level is 24,560. So this is 24,660. So 24,600 PE, right? Ideal one is 24,600 PE with a stop loss of this VWAP or this VWAP, right? Once this breaks down, right? Once is, and you can bring the stop loss to somewhere here after you are seeing this candle, right? Or somewhere anywhere here you would have got entry, then this is your stop loss, and let it ride, and then you see how easily you would have actually captured a good profit on this one, right? It's a one trade opportunity entering here with a stop loss, and you can actually keep moving your stop loss. So you would have actually hit the stop loss here, but right. So from here to here also, if you see there are two almost like 150, 160 points here, right? Now coming back to here, right? So this is a VWAP of okay today, but let's start with this. So this level is actually is able to pull it back, and you see this one, but not able to sustain. And again, like when there is a breakdown of back-to-back candles, right? So there is another PE opportunity because there is a rejection here. Okay, so I'm not going to get in right every trade opportunity you can capture. No, definitely nobody can get in like every okay. So one PE, one CE, one PE, one CE. No, I'm not talking anything about like this. Okay, I'm talking mainly one PE. It's a huge opportunity. You missed out this, nothing to worry. But when you see a rejection here, without second thought, you can take a PE opportunity. Or when you see a rejection of this level, you would have taken the PE. That's all I want to highlight this one. Okay. Now, if you quickly look at a bank nifty, after bank nifty, I want to talk about a different, how do you get a confirmation about taking a trade? Okay. So this is a bank nifty. This is also exactly the same. So this is a weekly and a day low. And once there is a breakdown back to back two candles and then another candle, you would have taken a PE, right? And then straight it's a good opportunity from here to here. And then again rejection here, and it's not able to sustain. Again there it tried to go back again, but it's again rejection here. So it's only on the broad level market is on the negative and there is a fundamentally we all know that we are not supposed to trade against the market, right? So it is okay if you miss out this, but you cannot afford to miss out this kind of one-sided move, right? So this is what I want to say. Now going back to Nifty, I want to talk about different indicator which I am working on in the back end. Okay, so now when we see this fall, right? When we see this kind of a thing, should we continue or let me talk about this particular thing, right? So let's forget about this volume indicator what I'm using. How do we take in a CE or a PE trade with a double confirmation on this one? Okay, so this is not part of this indicator, but I use it for. I'm still working on this indicator. So there is one indicator I posted in an open source on a Vema, right? Volume EMA related thing. What it will do is basically in each of these candles, if you look at this candle has a volume of, you can see the volume here, right? Any of these candles, 2.15 million. Out of that, it's not that all 2.15 is on the sell side, right? So there are people who keep selling, there are people who keep buying. So a lot of buy orders, sell orders, right? So each of these contains some volume. So what I will do is I get the data in terms of a buy or a sell, and the volume is marked as a buy is positive, sell is negative, right? So subtraction of buy minus sell gives us a complete net volume. Now that net volume, I kind of take it and do some averaging of that net volume, and this is the green line and the net volume, right? When I see this net volume, you see clearly here it's an okay. Red line is a moving average of this uh, green line. Okay, so the volume and the average. When the volume actually crosses the red, you see clearly there is a momentum, right? And this is divergence. Let's not worry too much about the divergence at this point of time. But I want to show one more thing. I'm actually using it in this. What this will do is basically each of this candle, if you see this candle is a red strong candle with a red indicator. So the net volume is negative. The next is green and red, and you see there is a blue here, right? So what this blue indicates, see the intention of the sharing is basically I want to give it to you guys who are actually getting this magic indicator, right? Like, if it is useful, you guys can ask me for this, and then along with this, I'll give this also. Okay, so this blue is when the candle is red, that doesn't mean that entire volume is on sell side, right? There are a lot of buyers also. This indicates a blue and a red indicates candle is red, but volume is on a other side, buy side. Some of these is on a buy side. Now you see this is a green, and this is a green candle, but you see volume is blue. Means even though this is a green candle, the sellers are more here in this candle, right? And you see the next candle sell, and because the lot of selling here, highly unlikely that it will, right? But you see the next one is again green and red. So you are expecting this line is crossed and you would have taken the trade. But for us, clearly, the back-to-back candles should be green, right? Of course, it is closed above this. So should I go ahead and take that trade? Definitely you will wait for this trade. But you see, this is a blue line, blue volume. That means even the green candle, there are a lot of sellers which definitely will push the price down. So I got a confirmation that this is not actually moving forward, right? So I won't enter into CE trade at all, even though I see the line is crossed. That's how I do a double, verification in terms of before taking a trade. Now, again, you look at this. This is a red. This is a red, and there is a breakdown, another red, and then it's a clear confirmation. Now you look at this again. Green, green, green. When the line had come, obviously it is not crossed, so we won't enter. So there is a breakdown. Right? Here you see this one. Again, this line, red, green, and then green. You see this one, immediate back-to-back candle didn't happen. So, and here you see green, but this green candle has a blue volume. That means a reverse volume. So this is a blue, price is going up, but the more sell volume, right? That's another confirmation that don't go ahead. Of course, if you look at these candles are actually a little bigger, but we would not have actually got into enter here. Overall market itself is on a broadly negative side, right? If I go back and I want to show you somewhere here, yesterday what might have happened, right? So not one day, we'll look at a random test, right? Here it is going up, crossed, crossed, and basically the red volume. This one is again a green and then pull back, right? But here if you see, I'm just showing randomly, okay, I don't have any plan, okay? So this supposed to be big red candle, but this candle, red candle, you can see this blue volume indicates there are some buyers here. Good buy-in coming here, right? That's how again price went up. Now you see this blue green candle, but this blue volume means it definitely is going to go down. So it's just an additional confirmation, but this is not something for taking a decision on what you want to do, right? So it's a internal volumes. Okay, randomly, yeah, I'll want to show it. Yeah, probably we will look at here, right? Okay, so it is going up. This is the green. You see this one, and green, green, and then green. And this one is a reversal candle because you can see it's actually price is trying to go up. More sellers that indicates se- seller side, right? This one is a blue and then move. Actually, sellers are there. That's how the price actually has gone down, but able to close the top and then there are a few green candles. Now, how this averaging works out, right? You see this. I think we are on Friday, right? Okay, let's look at this randomly Friday. Friday, the price keep falling here. We're seeing that a huge good fall here and then bounce back on our level, right? But if you see, there is a fall here. There is an you see this divergence, volume divergence. The price is here, and once this red is crossed, I don't want to talk about divergence today. I'll talk about the divergence next video. But here, once the green crossed the red line, that means a net volume changed to towards the positive side, and then that momentum kind of like a good upside. Today, net if you see breakdown, volume is below here, and only here we're seen up. Only here we're seen up. So it's a kind of a like additional confirmation. Now, what is this table? I'm actually displaying it here. Okay, it's about the last 15 candles volume internals. So each candle has a net. Okay, for example, this one candle randomly I'm talking about one candle. Okay, net is minus 116K. Is a middle line. At morning 9:15, the first candle opens up, and if that's a zero, let's say it starts counter starts at zero, and this 146 is a positive, 464 is positive, minus 174 is negative. Like it keep adding it as a cumulative volume here. So today, if you see the end of the day, overall minus 5 million sell side volume is high. Okay, so that is just for a reference. If this moves to the positive, then it's a different story, right? So I'll want to actually let me see if I put it in 15 minutes so that you can see the today's volume. Okay, so I enabled this. Now I'm actually in a 15 minutes. So this is the 15 minutes, these candles. Okay, this is the first candle. You can see this is a zero. So this first candle, if you see the volume is 19.28 million overall. Okay, but I'm looking at only this 871K is the positive one. The next one is 1.02 million. When you add both of these, it becomes 1.89. So if you look at each of these candle has certain volume associated with this, and the net volume it keep getting accumulated. End of the day, this entire 15 candles, the net minus is 5.3. Okay, maybe we'll look at some other stock which actually performed well today, right? Cipla is actually yesterday closed here, and then today good opening, and then it moved further down. All right, but if you see the first candle, 117K is a positive in this one. Okay, So this one is 117K. The next is red minus 63. So it accumulated to total 54. And next is only 2K. Like this, end of the day is still 34K up overall net positive side. But if you see the another one I'm actually highlighting here, let me zoom a little. This is the market open. From here, it shoot up and then the volume keep falling. The price also keep falling, right? So, okay. So probably, I will make a separate video about this and hopefully that will help you to get a better idea on this one. Okay. So, okay. So if you see this one, market open somewhere here in the morning 9:50. It is a flat market here and then spike, right? You keep observing this one. Okay, it keep on the flat and they're trying to go downside and then do, right? Now, more than this, I want to show you here, there is one more interesting thing, right? Here, the price actually continue to be here and then when there is a huge buy, right? Buy volume here, it crossed high of the week and immediately it crossed high of the day. A clear buy here when it crossed high of the week, high of the day, right? And then you see what happened here. From 320, it went to 350, 370. In fact, I'm sorry, 370. So 50 rupees up almost in no time, right? So yeah, it's not easy to capture all these moves, but when you see the price cross high of the day, high of the week, and in fact here high of the month also, it's the best thing to buy, right? Yeah. Hope this video will give you a better idea down the line. And let's not jump into a trade without getting a double confirmation. And hope nobody has taken any CEs today here. And hope you made some money out of this one. Okay. Hope. Thank you very much.